Hi everybody, my name is Sweet Kings and I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. This reading is going to be about some of the messages that your ancestors may have for you. Okay, this is going to be tarot combined with shells slash bone throwing. I got the goodies in the jar. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be, like I said, the messages that your ancestors have for you. If this reading happens to resonate with you and you want to book a personal reading, all my information will be down below. But let's get into it. So this is group number 1. I don't know what this stone is, but it's red. Okay. Group number 2. You got this blue stone, but it also has like this gray spot. I want this to focus really well. Hold on. I don't know if I can see. Is that a little better? Then there's group number 3. Pretty sure this is amethyst. Pretty sure. Pretty much the only purple one I know. All right, so again, group number 1 is red stone here. Group number 2, this blue stone with a little gray patch. And group number 3, amethyst. All right, so let's get right into it. Group number 1. So, you guys have the moon, clarified by the Hermit in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So, I feel like your ancestors, first of all, I feel like they communicate with you at night. You know, if it's not directly through your dreams, then it's really just like in the nighttime, you feel a lot of activity. You're more sensitive at that time. So that's when they communicate with you. But the messages that they have for you is really, they're wanting you to come out of your shell. You know, maybe you've been pretty closed off. If you're not shy, maybe you've been closed off and you feel like you've just been tucking yourself away from the world. But they want you to get out of your head and stop overanalyzing everything, okay? Stop overanalyzing everything because it doesn't need that much, thought into it, okay? Also, I feel like they're asking you not to go backwards on your thoughts. Like this is going back to you overanalyzing. Like you make a decision and then it doesn't work out and then you might quit altogether. But I feel like they want you to just tweak certain things. Like you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, Like you don't have to get rid of an entire project because it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Just continue to work on your crafts. I feel like that's the message for you. Continue to work on your craft, okay? So, and they're telling me that you are creative. And that's probably, again, going back to why you're so critical, because like creative people are, when you create something that one, took a lot of time, and 2, that you're trying to put out to the public, you get in your head about how people may respond to it, or, how the response wasn't what you thought it would be, or, just very critical, It's like you're your own worst critic. Okay, so they're telling you to really just get out of your head, and you probably dream a lot about, it's like you're forced to be in charge of things. It's like you're forced to take responsibility for something or take responsibility for others, all right? And I feel like that keeps coming up in your dreams because it's like it's kind of like you talking to yourself, like, come on, take charge. Like, take charge for what you want. Take responsibility for the creative ideas that you have and really utilize them. You know, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Just continue working. There's more to learn, all right? So let's see what the shells have to say for you. All right. So I feel like, again, like there's this shell right here that it represents communication to me, and it's flipped over. So I feel like you don't express yourself enough. Like, maybe you get put in positions where it's like you get asked for your opinion, but you don't give your full opinion because you don't want to. It's like you don't want to step on any toes. Like, there's a wide gap, like, in between. Like, it made a circle. So it's like you don't want to disrupt a circle of people, or maybe that's something you dealt with as a child or in your childhood. You felt like you were just kind of like a nuisance, or you felt like your opinion wasn't valued. So you got used to just brushing it off and like, oh, well, it's not a big deal, or something like that, However, it kind of does wear on you. It's like you think about it. Or you go back and you're like, why didn't I make this decision? Why didn't I go forward in X, Y, and Z? And it's like, it could have been a big opportunity for you, but you were scared. You were doubting yourself, okay? And it could be because of those energies that you dealt with before, but I feel like it was mostly like mental blocks that you had to deal with. Not so much physical blocks of, people outside of you. It's more of you, just really trying to understand who you are as a person. All right, group number 1. So I feel like overall the message for you is to really not be afraid to be right in the middle of things, okay? Don't be afraid to be in the spotlight when the time calls, All right, group number 1. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all of my information will be down below. All right. Group number 2. Group number 2. What messages do your ancestors have for you? Okay. So you have the 5 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 6 of Cups. And clarified by Justice in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords upright. So let's start off with the 6 of Cups. I feel like your ancestors want you to learn how to receive. It's like you get so busy on what everybody else is demanding of you that you forget to receive what other people are giving to you. And it could be small tokens, like, people offer you a ride, or people offer you like a piece of cake. I don't know, or they offer you something to eat and drink, and you're like, no, because you want to be really modest. But you know, it's time for you to receive. Maybe that was a thing in your generational lineage, where it's like you guys, you notice a pattern of not being able to receive, not understanding how not to overdo it, like how not to overwork yourself. It's like, it's almost like a workaholic type of energy. I don't know. Some of you guys might be workaholics, okay? But it's like you're overdoing it. It's just like allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive. Justice in reverse. I feel like you're worried that people will judge you if you accept certain things too often. Like maybe you're scared of being called like a freeloader, or you're scared of overstaying your welcome. However, I don't feel that you are. I just feel like this is more in your head, because maybe, like I said, you just don't know how to receive, right? So you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like I feel like this is you refusing things, like, oh, no, I can't accept that. Like, this is too much for me. And it's like, why are you saying this is too much for you? You know, what makes you feel like you need to stay stuck in this lack of mentality? And I feel like that is what your ancestors are trying to break you out of. Get out of that lack mentality that you don't deserve what people are offering you. You know, because you finish off with the Ace of Swords upright. All the rest were in reverse, but upright. I feel like this is asking you to understand that it has to be a give and take. If you want things to come to you, if you want new opportunities, you have to learn how to receive it. You can't just shoot things away. It's like, yeah, you can't just shoot things away before it has the ability to fully expand, right? Especially with this card right here, this Page of Wands in reverse. It's like you're being asked to really just evaluate. First of all, evaluate who is offering you these things. You know, don't just take everything. But also, you know, if this person is genuinely given to you, no strings attached, and you feel like it's no strings attached, then just learn how to receive. That way you could keep a steady balance in your life, okay? So I feel like your biggest message is to learn how to receive. So let's get to the shells, the throwing, all that good stuff. All right. So it's like I feel like you're a thinker. You're a deep thinker. However, you don't communicate much. So it's like you're a man or you're a woman of few words. However, your mind is just going. All right? And especially with this right here, it's like it's a constant inpour but no outpour. It's like you're constantly loading yourself up with thoughts. Because this crystal right here, this clear quartz, it reminds me of your thoughts, your own head, you know, your own mind. So I feel like there's a constant inpour of thoughts, but you don't know how to express it. You know, you're always closing yourself off. However, people want to get to know you. It's just you have to really grow out of this stage of lack, feeling like you don't deserve it, feeling like this offer is just too big for you, you know? Also, don't be too analytical or don't be too analytical about that freaking mosquito bites. Mosquito bites here and here. Let me stop. But don't be too analytical about when people want to offer you things, or when people are placing offers or placing ideas. I feel like you have a tendency to shut out ideas because you're scared of. I feel like you might have like a subliminal fear of working with people because you don't want to be responsible for other people. It's like you want to just be responsible for yourself. That's why you keep this import of thoughts. However, it's not coming out. You're not expressing yourself. So really just work on expressing yourself. Just breaking out of that shell and just being able to receive. Look at this card. It's like they both have deep smiles. So it's like camaraderie in a way. I feel like for this group, you guys might be business people or you're business minded. However, it's like you need help getting things off the ground. So, but your fear of working with other people is like what's preventing you. Okay, so just really analyze the options that you have. All of them aren't so bad. Everybody isn't out to bite you like this freaking mosquito bite that's annoying me. Okay, it's really annoying me. But anyway, yes, group number 2. Those are the messages that I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, if you enjoyed this reading and you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information will be down below. All right, I think I put that back by accident. There we go. Group number 3 with the amethyst. I just told group number 2, look, if you see me scratching my arm, it's a little mosquito bite that's really annoying me right now. Okay, so yes. Group number 3. What messages do your ancestors have for you? So you have the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So with this 2 of Swords, I feel that some of you guys are in a period of like you just can't think clearly. There's just so many things going on around you, and your ancestors know, they feel your frustration. They feel that energy of wanting to give up, but you know better than to do that. You know better than to go back on your decision with a Knight of Pentacles. You know better than to give up, because you know that eventually you will get what you want. However, as you can see, this woman is blinded, and she's kind of defensive because she's blinded. And in this case, I can't really blame her. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting from you. It's like you guys went through a bad time and you're guarded because it's like, what's next? What is next? What is next? And I feel like you guys have been asking that. It's like, okay, this happened, so what's gonna happen next? If you're in a good position, you're like, oh, okay, I know this isn't gonna last for so long because last time I was so happy, this happened. So I feel the frustration coming from this group is like, don't worry. Like, don't worry. They're telling you, don't worry. Just relax. Your desires will manifest soon. It's just you have to jump through a few more hurdles, okay? You just have to jump through a few more hurdles. Nothing too major. I feel like at this point it's nothing too major. It's just cleaning up. And like sometimes cleaning up is annoying because it's like, damn, I didn't want to deal with this mess in the first place. So now you got to clean up a mess that you essentially did not create. But it's almost like it's your mission. It's your mission to heal your family, heal your generation in this way by you just caring just a little bit, not being a people pleaser where you overgiving and you're draining yourself. Do not drain yourself. But just your little assistance and your wise words, your ability to communicate softly, even though people might not like what you're saying, your ability to just get it out there. And I feel like this is defensive because it's like you're tired of having to prove yourself. It's like I went through this hurdle, now I got to prove myself to this person, now I got to prove myself to that person. So I feel like your ancestors see that. So they're asking you to just don't worry, don't get too attached because things are clearing up. This is the end of the race, okay? This is the end. You're bearing at the end of the race. Just a little bit more. Just patience, okay? You're almost there and you are protected. You're not, I feel like some of you feel like you might be forgotten. So that's why you're so defensive. It's like, universe, ancestors, did you forget about me? But that's not the case. It's just, you just need to just finish up. they being blunt in a way. Just finish up. It's almost over. Okay, so let's get to the shells. Ooh, you guys got a lot. Okay. A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. All right. It's like y'all dealing with a lot. Too much. It's too much. It make you want to clap. It make you want to stomp. It's like, you need that release. So, the ancestors see that you need that. They see that you're looking for that outlet. And that you are voicing your opinions to people. How even... They may not understand. However, you're still voicing your opinion, and I feel like you're trying to do it in a gentle way, especially with these two right here. I know you saw my face speaking. I don't hide on camera, so. Anyway, there's one shell kind of being overpowered by another one, and they're of the same species, right? So there's a big one overpowering a smaller one. And I feel like you're dealing with people who feel the need to overpower you. They always feel the need to out-talk you, make sure that you know that they are right, okay? That they are the ones that have made the best decision. This crystal right here, this clear quartz, and I just touched the communication one by accident. This clear quartz here always represents being in the mind, your brain, just your thinking overall. And you know what? And it's right next to another shell of the same species. But it's open. And I feel like someone is trying to overpower you because they have more than you in some manner. However, you know that what you're doing, that what you're working on it's abundant. You feel abundant. However, you get in your mind because with this Two of Swords, you get in your mind because it's like, even though you move, something else happens, So right now you're dealing with people whose energy it's just too overpowering. They're too overbearing. They're too authoritative. And you're tired of it. Okay, you're wanting to make I feel like you're wanting to include these people in the foundation that you're wanting to build, because this is kind of, connected to your generational healing, generational lineage and all that. I feel like these are the people that you're wanting to help, yet they're going against you and they're overpowering you because maybe they feel more abundant than you in this one particular area of your life. And I really heard arena. I wanted to say this one particular arena of your life, because I feel like it's always a battle. It's like you always gotta go back and forth. It's like always on court. You know, you could be like, this person could be suing you, or they make you feel like it's like you have to go in some sort of spiritual court. It's like it's always my feelings against your feelings. Why can't it be just how it is? Why does it have to be my opinion versus your opinion if we don't agree? Why can't we just agree to disagree and live peacefully? You know, and I feel like that's the energy you come with, but people come at you with something else, so you're feeling defensive. However, with this Knight of Pentacles, again, with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you know better than to quit. All right? So, group number 3. Just don't let people overpower you. Don't let people talk you out of feeling abundant. This is a message. Because they're doing that because low-key, they don't feel abundant. You know, they trying to make sure you stay small because they're trying to feed their ego, which is overpowering their right mind. Okay? So don't let those people overpower your abundance or your abundance mindset. Mindset. You know? Don't let people... I feel like you guys are gifted too. I'm still going. I said I was going to close out this reading, but I'm still going. Because I feel like you guys are gifted too. But other people don't understand the gift yet. You're surrounded by people. Like I said, this is a lot of shells that came out. You're surrounded by people who don't understand the gift. They don't understand how you benefit them. So they just overpower you in a very surface level mind, very surface level approach. I'm gonna get you for this. I'm more abundant in you than this. So this is the one thing that I'm gonna continuously, like I said, these are the same, like, it's like repeated shells, the same repeated shells. I'm gonna continuously use this against you because in other areas of my life, I feel small. Okay, so that's what they're saying subconsciously. Okay, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information will be down below. Okay. Thank you for watching. Later.